Welcome back to my difficult painting day. I'm working on straight pours and I'm trying to do cloud pours. Something is off about my mix and that's okay because we're going to keep practicing. So if you've seen the previous two disasters, I last said this would be easier on a rounder surface and I have lots of records to practice on. So this is a record. I think I got them on eBay when I first started pouring. I have quite a few of them and they make really cool clocks, so I taped up the hole. If I make a clock out of it, I would just go and drill through that so I could put clock parts. Anyway, my latest thought is that my cloud mix might be too thick, so now I'm going to try this record thing. The other thing on my last pour is I'm using a lot of transparent colors and I did them over a darker base, so that also could be maybe causing some challenges. So I'm torn. I have a bunch of paint that I've scraped off of the table. So I have this cool blue whatever situation that I could put down first as kind of a, I don't want to say pillow because that's really more of a bloom thing, but to help our paint glide around. It's kind of like a sapphire blue color now because it's got metallics and stuff in it, but it's good consistency. So I think we will do that so we don't have to use as much to get it done. I'm gonna put in the description box how I mixed because I don't want to bore you guys if you've seen that other video. So yeah, so this time the only thing different I did is I've thinned out with just a little bit of water my cloud mix. This is of course going to have 80,000 bubbles in it. So my thought was it might be a little easier on a record, and since we're really going more for learning the technique than we are going for doing new colors, I thought, well, let's just use the paint that I keep scraping up. It's a pretty color, it's not ugly. And then I'll use a white in the mix so that we'll have the option to be able to see some of these other colors that are more transparent. So I will figure it out, but I spent all this time mixing paint yesterday and I have almost used all that paint. So I'm torn whether or not I should put the cloud mix in layers, but I really can't because it still has so many bubbles. So let's see, I'm gonna put it in as the first layer only, and it does have a lot of bubbles in it, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna do, oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do Dark Sea from Global. I think I'm gonna do some of this DecoArt Turquoise. I'm gonna do some Blue Black from Colourarte. I'm gonna use some of this custom teal color I made today, which I made using Colourarte's Fluorescent Blue Green and Titanium White. I think I'm needing more colors that are semi-opaque. I think that might be part of my problemo. I'm gonna use the Cobalt Violet hue. I'm gonna use, ooh, I almost used white next to that. That would have been no good. I'm gonna use, kind of want to use a little copper. Maybe dumb, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Copper. And then the dark sea, a little more white. The custom teal I made. Blue black. Turquoise from DecoArt. And Cobalt Violet Hue. It's probably enough. This is only a 12-inch thingamajigger. My back is hurting. Let me do this teal. Okay. I'm nervous. Probably should be. Can you guys see? Okay. I have my spinner to help me turn. My fingerlings are way too narrow. I think I'm too close or too far away. Maybe too far away. Yes, too far away was definitely a factor. I don't know why I'm going so crazy everywhere. Here comes my cloud white. Don't want to get too wild with that. I don't like the way I wiggled it. So I'm not sure what to expect from this because it doesn't even have any cool jigglies, but I'm afraid to mess with it too much. Like I'm tempted to like wreck it a little. But I'm like, don't be extra. Not even basic yet, you know? Okay, you guys, I'm very frustrated with this whole experience today. How do we spin it? Let's move it a little bit and then spin it. Still not clouding. And unfortunately, there's so many bubbles, but it's still not clouding. I don't know what to think. That one part is weird. I'm actually going to tip some of it off because of the lack of composition there. Oh my gosh, the bubbles are insane. I don't know why there's so many bubbles when I mixed it yesterday. I don't want to lose this swirly part, but I have a bad feeling that I will. Just because, you know, like it has to go somewhere. I do see why using the darker base is impacting my colors, because that dark base is going to show, you know. Okay, so I'm not getting a lot of cloud. It's a little better than it was, so maybe it is too thin. Let's spin a little. I mean, I don't dislike the painting. This would make a really cool clock. I just have to figure out, I should have just made it with Artist Loft. I know that works because everybody's done that. But I just like the quality of Blick's paint better. My copper, because metals or metallics sink, the copper seems like it sank and it's kind of lost in the mix, you know? But, I mean, this isn't ugly. I gotta spin some more of that off to get this one edge. Then I'm probably good with that. I'm unfortunately gonna have to torch it again, which means we're probably gonna get, well, maybe I should just leave the bubbles. Maybe they're not bothering us that much. Maybe part of my hyper torching is the problem. So you know, I'm getting some cloudy type effects, but I'm not, and maybe I don't know what I want, because I don't want the real billowy crazy. I kind of want this. I just want better fingerlings kind of across the mix. I want to torch it so bad. I don't even know where my toothpick is. It's like disastrous over here. So this is where my cloud mix is. Oh man, I lost all that paint and I don't even have a way to pick it up. So this is where it is, and I think if we torch this part, that might be good, because some like cells may come up through there. Oh, I just couldn't resist, and now it looks measly. But like, I don't, my custom teal looks good and brings some good contrast in, but I think putting it next to the white, it kind of took over in some places. But this will dry a little darker, so I don't know, you have to let me know what you think. I don't think I'm going to torch the rest of it. I think I'm going to take my chances. We're going to get some cells through here. I'm starting to think maybe this just doesn't react well to the Blick paint. Maybe I will need to use Artist Loft, which I have some. So what I may try to do is add some Artist Loft to this mix and see if it does better. Artist Loft, especially the latest formulas, is very prone to kind of purling up, so maybe that's why it works so well. Anyway, you have to let me know what you think. I'm gonna bring you down for a close-up. I'm just gonna wait like 2 or 3 minutes to see if anything else develops here. Still not seeing these definite lines I'd like to see. I think I need to use some more opaque colors. But it's still pretty, and like I said, it'll be a cool clock. There's some nice shimmer in there that we can't see right now, but we'll be able to see as it dries. And there's copper in here that just didn't make much of a debut. I maybe should have left the copper out, but okay, I'll bring you down. Okay, I'm feeling like all of the victory has left me today. I do think this is cool looking. It would be a cool clock, or really it could just be a cool painting resin. So you can see we lost our copper, it's hiding. The cobalt violet hue up next to the copper though really brightens it up, so that's kind of cool. Still not getting great distinction in my layers, so my regular paint may not be thick enough, but I'll figure it out. This is our cloud mix. not really clouding. I mean, in some ways, I guess it is. Right there, it kind of does. But this is the regular white, and this is the cloud. I don't know that we have much of a difference. My satin enamel paint is really old, like years old. But I kind of think it might be that it just doesn't respond to the Blick. So, I don't know. I'll try to let you guys know what I figure out. I'm going to try one of two things. I'm going to try to add some of that Artist Loft to my Blick mix because I have a bunch of it. And then I may mix it up separately, a separate batch, and see how it does. Anyway, let me know what you think. I think it'll live. I mean, it's a record. We're not losing any major stuff on the substrate. Records are fun to practice on. So let me know what you think. Do you like it? Would you keep it? Thanks for experimenting with me. Bye.